Well, Nina, thank you for doing this webinar with us on the DORA Register. So just can you put some thoughts to like how do financial entities address the issues that this massive complex exercise is? Where do they start?
Yeah. And I would say it is a big exercise, and don't underestimate it, because we can see our clients spending days and days on filling out this register of information. So what we've learned so far is that the organizations that try to decentralize the work with the register of information, it doesn't end up with a good result, right? Because you get too many stakeholders involved that are not engaged, you can say, in the exercise, and they don't really care about or hasn't understood the format for reporting. And therefore it is the best register exercises are being done centralized, right? So try to establish a registered task force where you have some dedicated employees that do have the time to prioritize this exercise. And then they will be responsible for collecting all the information within the organization, filling out the register of information and aligning everything so it's done in the right way. This is much better, you know, than trying to make all people in the organization fill out their own template, right? It doesn't work. And then the second thing is that a lot of you, the deadline was published quite late, right? And a lot of you are not maybe even done with finding all your ICT arrangements within the organization. So where should you start? You should definitely start with everything that is critical or important. So those contracts you've already registered under the existing rules, at least to some extent. So start with those contracts and then get them registered now with all the information you need in the new register of information. And then maybe you have, let's say, 20 of those contracts. That's your first priority, and then you can continue with the rest of your contracts afterwards, right? So maybe you're not going to register all 100 contracts right now. You will maybe in the next round, but right now it's about prioritizing correct. And if you don't have enough time, then start with what's important first. Yeah.
Then I would say get away from Excel and get into a software that can help you, so you can actually also benefit from this exercise going forward.
Exactly, yeah. And I would really say again, as a lawyer here, when you're spending so many resources on this exercise, right, it's a waste of your time if you just do it in an Excel spreadsheet with a lot of data points that you can't use for anything going forward, right? Then instead spend the time in a good way, put it into a system, establish a good contract management framework as you can in RISMA, and then you can actually benefit from it going forward, you know. So it's not just a stupid paper exercise that hasn't created any value for your organization. So I think that's also important. Again, use your time in a smart way. Yeah.
Thank you for that.
Mm.